All right, everybody, it is time to update our favorite game. That's right, it is Clue Special Panning Edition, and Lucy's excited about it too, apparently. So, before I get into this, I am going to ask you to please do all of the things. You know what they are. All right, now we're going to talk about this, but you're going to give me just a second here. All right, apparently Lucy's just got a lot to say, so there's going to be dogs barking in the background. This is my life. So this is a project that was created by the incredibly brilliantly talented Stephanie L. I have her Facebook, no, not Facebook. I have her YouTube channel linked down below because I never get it right when I try and say it. So you are going to find that along with the Fantastic Ladies group because she did do it in collab with them. It is in the description box for you as always. Now, this is a project that started June 9th of 2023. It is going to go until we get an answer. So everybody is ending at a different time. Here's what she did. She gave us 6 suspects, 6 weapons, 9 rooms. And we are to pick 3 from each category every month. And then if we complete, we use a pair of dice to determine how many uses for each of those products. If we complete it, then we are allowed to submit a guess. You have to have one of each category done to submit a guess. I'm probably not explaining this well, but I'm sure you've seen other people's, and if you haven't, go check them out because this is just awesome as can be. Now, let's just jump right to what I had going on for July. I've got notes, I've got cards, I've got products, I've got it all going on here. So I think the easiest way to do this right this second is to just run through what I had. So for Colonel Mustard, my yellow item, I had my Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. I had 11 uses. I completed that. All right. For Miss Scarlet, which was red, I had this Thayer's toner, the Witch Hazel one, and this was a Rose Petal also, by the way. This was 11 uses. That is completed. We have Mrs. White, a white item. I brought in my, geez, I can never get these straight. This is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Serum, which you know I use all the time. 6 uses. I actually just stopped counting at 20. I use it every day that I do my face and twice a day. So yeah, we hit that goal. I only actually had to do 6, but we went far beyond it. Then, in the weapons category, we had Wrench, which is something that fixes mishaps. For that, I brought in the Mac Fix Plus. I had 8 uses on that. I completed that. Then, Revolver, something that is a spray. I brought in this Champagne Toast from Bath & Body Works. I actually completed the whole bottle. I had 5 uses that I had to do on this. I hit that before I ran out. Thank goodness. So that's actually going to go into the empties, but that is completed. Then Knife, a product used to contour my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in light bronze. And this I'd already had pan, and my pan is actually getting a little bit bigger. I had 7 uses on this round, and that is completed, and I actually did more than that. I think I did like 8 or 9, and then I just put it away so that I would start using my other bronzers. For rooms this time, we had Hall, which is a base product, and that, you know, I brought in that Ordinary foundation that I am trying to use up this year. That is the serum foundation that is no longer around, but I am in 1.2 pink with light undertones. I had 6 uses on that, and got more than that, but we got that. Then Kitchen, so a baked product. For that, I brought in my Laura Geller highlighter. This is in French Vanilla. I had 10 uses on that. Oh, goodness, you can really see that I flattened this thing out. I got a dip going here. I got my 10 uses there. I've gotten more than that. Yes, we know this. So that's done. For Study, a skincare product, I had moved my Lancome Renergie from purple, because this is actually purple, not blue, to Study, because it was Professor Plum. When he got eliminated, I moved it into Study, and I had 9 uses on that, and I stopped counting at 14, and I think then I put it away because I'm working on some other things too. Okay, we've run through all of this happy business, so you get the general idea. That means that I completed all of my goals. Yes, I am type A, and I want to hit every single goal so I can make my guesses. Now, here's what I did. My first guess is Colonel Mustard with the wrench in the hall. Then we have Miss Scarlet with the revolver in the kitchen. And then Mrs. White with the knife in the study. So I put that out there. Stephanie responded to me. And okay, if I do this correctly, you're going to actually see her responses in the corner as we go through them. With my first guess, Colonel Mustard Wrench Hall, her response is, it could not have been the wrench. It was still in its original plastic packaging. Mr. Boddy always hires workers and never actually used any tools himself. No one is sure why he bought them. This is part of the fun of the game, you guys, is her responses are freaking awesome. They're so fun. Okay, then for the next one, Miss Scarlet with the revolver in the kitchen. It could not have been Miss Scarlet. She had recently colored her hair and kept running her hands through it. The dye transferred to everything she touched. But there was none on Mr. Boddy, even though it seems the killer had moved his body. All right, so she's out of the running. Then Mrs. White with the knife in the study. It could not have happened in the study. Mr. Boddy had been reviewing his tax documents and hadn't put them away. He decided to close off the room to prevent guests from finding his personal information. So we have 3 more things eliminated, which is good. And I should be, if I'm remembering to do this correctly, popping up my little clue board on the screen so you can see what we have eliminated. And now, this is the part where it gets a little bit harder for me and we have to turn a touch because I have to write all these things down. So, and I also take pictures because, yeah, that's what I'm like. I could probably turn off the volume because my phone's going to do something stupid like ring or something like that, and you guys are going to get all of that in the background too because I don't edit anything. So I've got my phone with the camera ready so that I can do my rolls with my dice. And the first thing, of course, is I am keeping Colonel Mustard in, so we are doing the yellow, the Supergroup Unseen Sunscreen, and okay, so jeez Louise, we're going to put these a little closer together so we can see. For that, we have got 9. All right, and I do write these down on my notebook and my card so that I have it with me everywhere so I can keep track. Then we've got Mrs. White, which is a white product. We're leaving in this ordinary hyaluronic acid. Now mine, I don't know if you can tell, mine is very, very low. No matter how many uses we get, this is a product that I have a backup of. This is the thing that I always use. If this bottle empties, I'll throw out the empties and grab the next one. We will get our uses. I am not worried about that. Okay. So for this, we've got 7. Okay. Don't you love when like you get to see the whole like process as I'm doing it? I don't cut out anything. I give you guys all of the good stuff. Now this time I'm going to bring in Mrs. Peacock. So for that it's something blue, and I thought my Lancome Bifacil, this is the, what is this called? In English, please? Who knows? This is the eye makeup remover. This is my holy grail eye makeup remover, and I do have more of this. We have plenty left. This is a duo product where you can see where the separation is. You shake it up and then you use it. And if for any reason I run out, which I doubt I will, there's quite a bit left, but I have more. Oh, yeah, we're good. Trust me, this is nothing. I got 3. That's an easy goal to hit. That should be no problemo. Alrighty, then the next thing we are going to be moving on to is weapons. So for revolver, a spray, what I'm trying to do is I'm kind of trying to work through a lot of things instead of just jumping all over the place. I'm trying to repeat those things, but sometimes I have to use different products. So this time I'm going to bring in the Bath & Body Works Butterfly. This is a fine fragrance mist. This one is full to about here. So we have no issues there. Let's see what the dice... Really? Okay. Snake eyes, guys. 2 uses. Yeah. We'll easily get that done. And because that is something that I use as a room spray and use all the time, we'll see how far I get until the next update. If for some reason I finish it, you know the drill. All right, then knife, a product used to contour. We've discussed me and my contouring, so I'm bringing back in my physician's formula here. Okay. Now we're getting some decent numbers. So for this, I have 9. All right, which this is kind of, it sounds really silly, and I know you guys already know I'm crazy trained, so that's not a big deal, but because I want to get guesses in and because I am kind of type A, I always like make this my focus project and try and get all of my uses on this and then do whatever else when I meet my uses because I want to have all my guesses every month. I know, it's weird, but it's me. All right, then, so rope, something you were roped into buying, something influenced, a sale, a gift with purchase, something like that. So for this, I am bringing in another of the Estee Lauder. This is the Pure Color Illuminating Shine Lipstick. It's a sheer lipstick. This is number 910 Intuitive, and this is one I put it on earlier today just because I wanted to test the color. It is a brand new one for me. That is what the color looks like. So this is a Jalon and Valerie thing, and they make such good lip recommendations. They are the go-tos, I think, for a lot of this. Mrs. Melissa M for me for Color Story, but Jalon and Valerie know their lipsticks. These ladies are the queens when it comes to this. So I took their recommendations for the half price sale, bought two. This is the second one. You've seen the other one in another project. Okay, I got 9 again. That was like a really lame shake, but we're going to count it because that's what it came up with, and I'm not going to cheat. Did I take that picture? I don't know if I did, so we'll take another one. I don't know what I'm doing. But that's going to come in for 9 uses. And then we move to rooms. So we have Hall, a base product. Still working on this, so you know that that's staying. Come on, give me 12. All right. Or half of that. I got 6. So we'll take 6. 6 is good. It isn't like I'm not working on other foundations, but like I said, this is kind of my goal foundation for the year, so I was kind of hoping to get a bigger number, but that's all right. All right, back to the kitchen with our baked product, which is our Laura Geller highlighter. In case you haven't noticed, I also pick things that I use all the time so that I can get my uses. I'm not really pushing a whole lot except for like the lipstick thing. So we got 8 on that. I don't want to make this something that I struggle with. I want this to still be fun, so that's why I pick kind of everyday stuff. All right, so conservatory, plant-themed or plant-based product. I got another new one that I'm bringing in. And I know I didn't finish my MAC Fix Plus, but I am bringing this in. I don't know if you can read that. This is the Revolution Spray. This is the calming makeup fixing spray with cannabis sativa oil. And it's got all of the leaves on it. And since we know that that comes from a plant, that's what's coming in for this. I was struggling and I'm like, wait, I have the perfect thing. I was so excited that I actually had one of those. I like that. All right. Okay. Apparently this is going to be the number of the month because I got 9 yet again. All right, we can do that. Okay. So that is everything that we have got going on for the project. I've got all my cards updated. I've got my notebook updated. We are so good to go. That's got to go away. But now, here's one of the things that Stephanie did, and I don't know if she realized it, but she made things challenging for me in regard to, sorry about that, in regard to figuring out what I wanted to do with my music moments. Because I kind of like sticking with a theme, and it won't happen every time. I'm going to tell you that right now because this is not the easiest theme for me to try and figure out here. But what I did decide that I was going to go with for this month's music moment is a song by the British duo Royal Blood, and it is a song called Figure It Out. Now, I am going to link the video for that down in the description box. There is a parental advisory with that video. This song came out in about 2014. It was released as a digital download. It was released as a 7-inch, so it also had another song with it. It came off of the 2014 album by the same name, but the song was actually released twice, and it was kind of a promo song for them. It was like kind of their get their name out there type of song. So, what, I am just having issues with the phone today. What I was looking for was trying to kind of get something that talked about the meaning, and with this song, unfortunately, there are all kinds of meanings, and some of them are based on some kind of strange things, in my opinion. So what I did is I went with the one that seemed to make the most sense. I'll link where I get this from down in the description box for you also, along with the video, and Stephanie and the Fantastic Ladies. You know how I always do that for you. So basically, the one that I thought made the most sense, because there's about 4 or 5 different things out there that you can find on the internet talking about the meaning of this song, and like I said, some of them kind of veer into a little bit of the ridiculous. But what it is it's about the narrator struggling to make sense of feelings of love and attraction. So the narrator of this song is attracted to this girl, and he's trying to figure out why he feels so strongly for her and how to deal with that. The chorus reflects the narrator's confusion and frustration. In this just analysis, let's put it that way, they say that the feelings are the narrator lets the feelings go, but still can't quite figure out why they were so strong or understand those feelings. So ultimately, according to this definition, it's a song about the challenges of navigating love and relationships. I thought, okay, that's not so bad. And lyrically, it's not a bad song. Like if you go read the lyrics, it's pretty clean, and it basically is just like, hey, I kind of like tripped over myself, and I've got these feelings, and I'm trying to figure it out. And I mean, it's just kind of cute in some ways. Oh, I hate to say that. That makes it sound like I'm belittling the song, and I am so not. The song is a good song. It's got a good sound to it. It's got a good beat. It's danceable. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. It probably is danceable, but that was just a really bad thing to say. So anyway, this is kind of an introspective song. So like I said, although it, in some ways it's kind of cute, it is not, like I said, I'm not trying to pander. I'm not belittling the song in any way. But it is basically introspective in regards to trying to understand like where these kinds of feelings come from, how you navigate your way through them, because honestly, they do kind of become consuming. When you have a crush on somebody, it kind of is at the forefront of your mind quite frequently. And so it's a really interesting take on looking into yourself and trying to find answers. And I thought, okay, so figure it out, getting a clue, not having a clue why you feel this way, fit with the theme. So that's what you're getting this month. That's all I got. I got nothing else for you. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy this song. And until next time, everybody, see ya. Bye.